So basically, what I wanted to talk about here for now, for today, is I wanted to say that we have on the daily chart a range from here to here. So from here to here, that's our range. That's our day range. So it's daily. Every candle is a daily candle. I wanted to zoom in. We know we got our midline or semi midline. This is where we want to get to. This would be the zone support. I want to get to this point before we continue up. We know we're currently in a, I guess I would say, 4-hour downtrend. So high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. We broke back above. Same thing. If we go into like maybe I want to say this is higher high, higher low, higher high. We're now in the higher low part. So or lower high. So we're gonna go to a lower high part. Maybe come around here. This would be resistance right here, here, here. This was resistance, support, weak support, support. So maybe we'll come back to this area before we continue down further. Um, so could also be here. I like to say maybe this entire zone. So anywhere within this range from here to here, I'd like to see some sort of maybe coming into the zone and coming back down, breaking below and coming into this middle range. If it doesn't happen, oh well, we'll break above, we'll continue high, maybe continue breaking above here. If you want to see that in terms of like how it would look, we'd say first scenario we go in here, range a little bit, break below, come down here, right? And then maybe continue down. But that's if. That's a big ass if, just in case. And then in terms of this is all long term. In terms of breaking above, maybe come here, range a little bit, break above, support off of it, and then we continue higher up to this range, break above, and continue higher. So that's just if. All of this can still consolidate within time. And then we could also see maybe a resist, come back down here, continue support, and break above and do all that. But as of right now, we're going to zoom in because I just took a trade. We're going to go to 1 hour. Go 1 hour. We go in here. And we can check out the trade that I did. So with all that in mind, I know that I wanted to come up here. I know that this right here was a fair value gap for me within the hourly right here. So this fair value gap came back. We're inside it now. So whether it comes up here, hits this resistance right here that's connected to here at around the price of, let's say, 89,549, right? 89,549, so maybe we'll hit this, continue down. Or we could break above and continue higher. This could also just break below here, so maybe if we break below this range right here, break below this, we could probably see break below, range below, and then continue going lower. Oh, I'm breaking this. Okay, continue going lower, right? Maybe somewhere around here, support again, continue higher. Or we could break below, go down. I really would like to see it hit the zone. It doesn't have to, but I would like to see that happen. In terms of RSI, we still aren't fully overbought, so I really want to see it come here before we continue down lower. Since once again we are in a downtrend in that hourly here, this would be resistance, this would be resistance, this came back resistance, and we're now looking at resistance as well. So this whole zone is just a resistance zone. Gonna come here, break below, and continue down, or 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 we could break back above, or break above and continue higher. So with that in mind, I went into 15-minute. I was looking at it right here. Okay, it's looking was pretty weak. I was gonna break below for a second, but I was like, okay, let me wait a little bit. Let me give it some time, see what happens to the volume. Saw a huge candle. I entered right here before this candle closed, and now we're gonna wait. We're gonna see what happens. This is moving a little bit. Broke above here, so I continued to hold and have some good confirmation. Closed my phone, went to the gym, just waited for my alert to hit up here. I didn't even look at it anymore. My alert was below this line, so we break below. It's just a minor loss, So we hit it, got out. So out of that trade, I know it might not be a lot to a lot of people, but it's a lot for me. We're looking at about $10. So $10 off of this, not bad. $10 trade. Don't know how much the percentage was, but it's $10 trade for me. Very small. Um, Once I start scaling up, I can definitely see myself doing a lot better here. But this was 0.32. Not bad. That was my trade for the day. That's what I got going on. We'll see what happens. But those are my thoughts currently. I'd say maybe break above, resistance up here in this zone, or break below, come back below, break below, come back below. That's it. That's all I got in mind. Good night. It's